What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is January the 13th, 2022, and we're going to talk about a platform that came to us a couple days ago, 3 days ago to be exact, I believe, and it is called Cronerbit, showing a lot of red flags, so we're going to talk about that, all right? Before we get started in Cronerbit, I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor, all right? I am just a dude on YouTube who's showing you guys how I'm cranking that crypto out of many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. But if you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, all right? And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. All right, we're going to get into it. Cronerbit, it's showing some red flags, y'all, straight up. All right, the first red flags that I was hearing throughout the day that people were having an issue withdrawing. And then a few people said, well, if you withdraw less than $100, then you're not having an issue. So that was going on through the day. And then it got to the point where it was, okay, people were experiencing pending withdrawals. All right, and that's something that is also a red flag. And then the red flag that really shows up more than any other one that signifies the end of a platform is the Telegram group closing down. Now, what has happened in the Telegram group was it has closed. There's no writing messages allowed in the group. Now, this is one of the bigger red flags that there is, okay? Now, I'm not going to jump to conclusions to say that this is over. Not yet. I still have to try to do some withdrawals and different stuff like that. We're going to test some things. But this is one of those things that we see in the space, in hypes especially, where some of these show the same characteristics when it ends. And the Telegram group is one of the most common things that happens when a platform ends, when the Telegram group closes. Now, we're going to go into the back office here. We've got some coin that we're going to try to pull out here between the Tether, Tron, BNB, and Bitcoin, all right? And I want to look at, before I start doing that, I want to go ahead and look at my my deposits first, because if it is indeed over, we have to see if our deposits cranked any of that crypto. Now, the beauty of this platform as it pertains to receiving a profit or even just a little bit of our money back, it was paying hourly. So if we had put in enough crypto to withdraw over the minimum, then we could withdraw at least something. Okay, so there's a lot of times where it's a total loss. There's a lot of times where you're not getting anything back. So if that is the case, then we were a lot better off than we would have been in any of the other hypes that only pay by their own merits and different stuff like that daily. So we're looking at our deposits here, and none of our deposits have ended. My first deposit of $300 has 2 days and 3 hours left on it. So if it is indeed done today, this is not a dub. This is not a win, all right? It's a lesson. It's a good little opportunity to study the characteristics of hypes. Now, can we say that this went away because of lack of support? I don't believe so. I believe that it had the support. Now, I'm not officially saying it's gone away just yet, all right? So I know I'm saying that, but I'm kind of preparing everyone for if it does decide that it's over. Because it's happened. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time, okay? I want everybody to understand this as we navigate the hype space. I understand that a lot of people got involved into this hype, and that's okay because some hypes are more popular than others. You know, I brought some hypes to the space that did not get any attention at all. This hype just happened to get a lot of attention, and I do believe that it was because of a previous platform that paid out for 3 weeks. We have 180 active referrals here, all right? And I want to make sure I'm very clear, and I've been this clear since the beginning, but I want to make sure everyone understands, all right? Everyone that gets involved with hypes understands that once they put their crypto in, they've lost it. You can only hope to have an opportunity to get some of it back, right? That's all we can hope for. So we're going to try to get this Bitcoin, but I'm going to start with $99 because I'm going to start with something under $100 and see if it'll work. All right. Of course, I have to go ahead and put my good old 2FA in and We're going to do that now. All right. Now it says withdrawal has been paid. So we don't know, and we won't know until if it hits the wallet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep withdrawing in those increments. And if I hear anything in my wallet chinging, then I know it at least paid me. So we're just going to keep doing these withdrawals until we exhaust all the coins. I'm just doing 99 because it's under 100, just in case they have any type of withdrawal limit in place, because I have heard that today. So I'm just going to save time and just try it that way. All right, let's go. Haven't heard anything hit the wallet yet. But we're just going to pull out until we can't pull out anymore. Why not, right? All right, nothing yet. Now let's go to, let's see where I want to go. Earnings history. Now all of these withdrawal requests are still there. And all these other withdrawals cleared, so these are still in withdrawal request form. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to withdraw anything else. I'm just gonna wait and see if that comes through. A lot of people are having issues, so if it does come through, great. If it doesn't, then we may be over here at Cronerbit. And we've only been in it for a couple days, not enough to span the cycle. It was a hype, it was a gamble. And we already knew that before we jumped in. So, here at BOJ, we're not like tripping. We're just gonna go and find the next one. Those of you, now I say this every time a platform shuts down, so I'll just say it now. For those of you that you may have lost, right? One, I hope you didn't put in all that more than you could afford to lose. That's my hope for you, because we all know the rules, and those are the rules. Two, I hope that you make a decision. You can decide today, hey, hypes are not for me, bro. It ain't for me. My heart cannot take loss like this. I cannot deal with a platform just being here today and gone tomorrow. I just can't do it. I came in here with the best intentions of trying to crank that crypto with you, BOJ, but man, this is just too risky for me, and I cannot do it. I'm here to tell you that is perfectly fine. You're totally entitled to feel that way. Matter of fact, I encourage you to make a decision whether this is for you going forward, because it's not for everyone. It really isn't. You got to have that little bit that crazy tick in you that's just willing to take a chance, because we have seen wins in platforms like this, big wins. And what really establishes a win in hypes is the longevity of the hype. So when Cronerbit decides to pull out after 3 days, if that's the case, what they have done is missed out on a huge opportunity, because all they had to do was stay around for another few weeks, maybe another week, couple cycles of this, and the platform could have won even bigger. Even if they're just thinking selfishly, time is what allows people to win in platforms and for platforms to win. You just got to know when to get in and when to be done. So with this platform, we already knew it was a hype, and it was an extreme hype, because we're talking about doubling your Bitcoin in 100 hours. There's not a stable platform that we're in that is doing that. So we already understand the risk, and there are risks in those, which we already know. So I say all this to say, we get prepared for when we lose, right? This is an opportunity to learn. This is an opportunity to decide whether it's for you, because people are going to be in the comments, and I'm like, this is why you shouldn't promote scams like this, because it just hurts the people. And people, listen, you're not hurt if you follow the rules. Somebody's got to be here to tell you to follow the rules or you will get hurt. Sometimes you got to touch that stove for the first time to know it's hot. But the stove still serves a purpose. There are platforms out here that pay. It's up to us to find them. And that's really the only thing that we should worry about. We don't put any more than we can lose, but we got to be prepared for the ones that could win, the ones that look good. Even the ones that look good sometimes will run away on you. So let me summarize this because I've been talking for a little while. Cronerbit is showing all the red flags that a fallen platform shows. The Telegram group is closed down for people trying to write stuff. And not only that, but it's not paying out instantly anymore. When it was paying out instantly, people were getting their withdrawals fairly quickly. And that's important when you want a platform to last. It has to do what it says it's going to do for more than a couple days. All right? So we all understand that. We all know the risk. We all knew it when we jumped in here. And if it decides to be gone, then it's gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my link until it shows some positive signs, if it's going to show any. And that'll be it. If it's gone, I'll come back and officially say, hey, it's over, it's done. Once I get that word, this is officially done. But right now I'm going to start by taking down my link. And I'm hoping everyone is starting to understand how risky these hypes can be. Yes, you go on stretches where you win and you find a whole bunch of awesome futures trade, IPC, ATTIORA. What else are we in? We're in a bunch of stuff. And they're all winning right now. But the thing about hypes is they draw a lot of attention because people really want to have an opportunity on those higher levels. I see people get in on 10%ers and all this stuff with so much money, but they won't go and take it and diversify and put it in something like a NOVATECH or a futures trade. I don't get it. I'll never understand. We talk about all those platforms here at BOJ. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified about everything going on here. We got a lot going on here. Cronerbit was not the only thing. However, if Cronerbit is done, then it's done, and we move on to the next and cranking that crypto still. This ain't over. The party don't stop because Cronerbit want to lead the party. The party's going to be going on in your wallets. All right? Just got to find the right things. Please remember to put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, y'all. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. This is a Cronerbit update, y'all. Cronerbit is bull jiving, and it ain't thriving. It was going for a little while, and now it's slowing down. It could be dead. Exit stage left. Who knows? I'll come out with an official notice when I know for certain. And, hey, this ain't over. I'll see y'all in the next one. And remember, never, ever, ever put anything in any of these platforms at all that you aren't willing to lose completely, all right? If Cronerbit's gone, let this be a lesson. And don't forget to make a decision, all right? Either way, BOJ's still going to be here to crank that crypto. Peace out.